Well, Yinlin's coming early and so am I. By the time this video is up, Yinlin should be dropping in a couple days, and if you are looking to pick her up but you haven't prepared for her, this should help you out quite a bit. I'm gonna run through what you exactly need to ascend Yinlin, the best possible echoes to farm, what makes her so special, and why you may want to pick Yinlin up. Just so you know, this isn't my full guide video for Yinlin. I should be dropping that soon after testing her out to provide the best guide possible. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are looking forward to that video and more WutheringWaves content. Would really appreciate it if you could, and drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Do it! Okay, as for what makes Yinlin special, she will be a very powerful hybrid character, thriving in both the main DPS position and sub DPS position. I'll avoid going into too much detail regarding her kit, as I'll want to wait for her confirmed kit to drop on release. However, some standouts which shouldn't change from her kit involve being able to inflict massive AoE damage with her Forte circuit charged and the heavy attack, inflicts enemies with marks allowing for coordinated electro damage to be dealt, similar to Mortafie's Burning Rhapsody ultimate, and has a godlike outro skill providing a 20% electro damage bonus and a 25% resonance liberation damage bonus. There is a lot more depth to her kit, but just from the aspects I've stated, she already seems very impressive. The coordinated electro damage and outro skill makes her an amazing sub DPS, but she is still capable of being an amazing main DPS too. So this means in a mode like Tower of Adversity, if you are lacking a strong main DPS, you can use her as one in one of your teams. Later on, when her damage is possibly power crept by stronger main DPS characters, you can still use her as a sub DPS. So she is expected to have crazy longevity, which is a reason why I believe she holds a ton of value. Now moving on to the materials you will need to ascend Yinlin and to upgrade her skills. We are receiving a load of compensation ranging from 10 Radiant Tides, 5 Forging Tides and 20 Crystal Solvent. 20 Crystal Solvent being equivalent to 1200 stamina, which will help a ton in picking up Yinlin's materials within the short amount of time we have left. Including both Ascension and her skill upgrades, we will need a total of 29 green LF Whispering Cores, 40 blue MF Whispering Cores, 52 purple HF Whispering Cores, and 61 gold FF Whispering Cores. In game, you are able to see exactly which enemies drop these materials, so if you have been echo hunting, chances are you have stacked up on quite a bit of these already, since a lot of enemies drop this material. Just go to your guidebook and into echo hunting, then you will literally see a ton of enemies in the open world will be dropping this material. There are a few quicker ways to obtain this material, just in case you are only missing a few. One being from the shop in exchange for Osculated Coral, where you can pick up 40 green LF Whispering Cores. However, I wouldn't really recommend picking these up, since Osculated Coral is used to pick up your monthly discounted summons, and you really want to avoid a position where you can't pick those up, since you have been spending Osculated Coral on materials you could have just farmed. There is also the weapon shop, where you can pick up 20 blue MF Whispering Cores and 60 green LF Whispering Cores in exchange for credits. If you have been holding credits and you can comfortably spend 180,000 credits, this will be a great spot to pick up a bunch of these cores instantly. The final spot would be in forgery challenges, where you use stamina to pick up materials to upgrade character skills, and it so happens to be that every domain will drop Whispering Cores. So if you have been using quite a bit of stamina in these domains to upgrade any of your character skills, you should have a good amount built up. The last material to ascend Yinlin would be 60 Coriolis, which you would mainly find in the open world. The areas to find this would be around the giant banyan and in the Forbidden Forest. There is just above 30 of these in your world, so within a couple of days you will be able to pick up enough for Yinlin. You can also hop into one of your friends' worlds and pick them up there too, and I'm sure that way you both will receive the material. The easiest and quickest way to pick these up would be from the pharmacy in Jinzhou, where you can exchange 45,000 credits for 15 of these per day. So if you are just missing a few more and you have already picked all of them up from your world, it would be best to just buy the remaining few you need. A tip I have mentioned in one of my videos would be to just pick up any materials whilst you are echo hunting or exploring the world, since you won't know when these materials will be needed, but if you have been picking them up by chance, it will save you time having to specifically go to pick them up or save your credits from the pharmacy. So maybe consider doing so for any materials you see in the open world. Along with the Whispering Cores to upgrade her skills, you will also need 25 green Lento Helixes, 28 blue Adagio Helixes, 55 purple Andante Helixes, and 67 gold Presto Helixes. You would be picking these up from the Forgery Challenge Misty Forest that will also be dropping Whispering Cores too. So you will definitely want to spend a chunk of that free stamina we receive on this domain, as it will be like a 2-in-1 for Yinlin's required materials. You can also pick up the green Helixes from the souvenir store, but don't pick them up if you haven't bought all of the Lustrous Tides and Premium Tuners yet. As for the Overlord and Calamity bosses, you need to pick up 46 Abomination Tacit Cores from the Mech Abomination and 26 Dreamless Feathers from the Dreamless Weekly boss. boss. That would be everything to completely max out Yinlin, along with just above 2 million credits. As for the Echo sets now, the best sets to farm would be the Void Thunder set and the Moonlit Cloud set. The Void Thunder set would be great for Yinlin in both main DPS and sub DPS positions. So if you are looking to swap up between those two roles, one day you may want to play as a main DPS and later on as a sub DPS, it would be a great overall set, as it provides 10% electro damage and an additional 15% electro damage after using the resonant skill or heavy attack with 2 max stacks. If you are looking to keep Yinlin strictly as a sub DPS within the team, Moonlit Clouds would be a great choice since it will buff the attack of the main DPS switching in after Yinlin by 22.5%. So that would be a massive attack buff on top of the electro damage and resonance liberation damage bonuses provided already through Yinlin's outro skill. Just a small tip to be really efficient with echo hunting. When you are farming her 1-cost echoes, the Fission Junrock is the only enemy found in both the Void Thunder and Moonlit Cloud sets. So make sure to hunt down these Fission Junrocks, as then you will be able to farm for both the Void Thunder and Moonlit Cloud's 1-cost echoes at the same time. The only other set you can find this in would be the Rejuvenating set, so there is a small chance of you avoiding both the Void Thunder and Moonlit Clouds. The best main echo for the Moonlit Cloud set would be the Impermanence Heron, as it provides a 12% damage boost to the next character when Yinlin uses her outro skill. So the Moonlit Cloud set along with her outro skill will be buffing the main DPS immensely. As for the Void Thunder best main echo, it's going to be either the Thundering Mephis or the Tempest Mephis. The difference between them is that the Tempest Mephis provides an electro damage and heavy attack damage bonus, whereas the Thundering Mephis will provide an electro damage and resonance liberation damage bonus. Also, the Tempest Mephis echo animation is a lot quicker than the Thundering Mephis animation. Both Yinlin's liberation and heavy attack deal great damage, so both passives the Thundering Mephis and Tempest Mephis provide would be great. It really depends more on which echo you have that has the best main stats and substats. So you can just farm either one and provide Yinlin with the echo that drops her most desired stats. Those stats being the usual crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, resonance liberation damage, and so on. I likely will be running the Thundering Mephis for her since I have picked up a lot from farming for Calcharo. Lingering Tunes is another potential great set and would be easy to farm the main echo being the Mech Abomination, as you would need 46 tacit cores from him. So along with picking up those cores, you can pick up his echoes. The Lingering Tune set provides up to 30% increased attack and will increase the outro skill damage by 60%. However, Yinlin wouldn't benefit from the outro skill damage, and if you are planning to quick swap with Yinlin, the attack buff provided from this set will reset as you gain stacks the longer you remain on field. So these echo sets are the sets you can run on Yinlin, and if you have any pieces already, hoard them until Yinlin drops. As for should you summon now, one obvious reason would be if you have Calcharo and love using him as a main DPS, Yinlin is going to definitely be his best partner, providing increased electro damage by 20% and increasing his resonance liberation damage by 25% is insane for Calcharo. Jianxin is an amazing pair up with Calcharo due to her resonance liberation bonus she provides to him. So Yinlin providing the same but having a lower multiplier along with the increased electro damage bonus is gonna ascend Calcharo to another level. Also, Yinlin and Calcharo quick swapping is an insane strategy to deal lots of DPS very quickly. So if you are a fan of quick swapping with Calcharo, Yinlin will be perfect with him. As I have mentioned a few times, Yinlin will be able to play as a main DPS character and sub DPS, so if you're someone that wants to pick up characters that can provide a ton of value to your account, you will definitely not go wrong with Yinlin due to her flexibility. Lastly, Yinlin's outro skill being able to buff any electro DPS character in the future will allow her to be playable for a very long time, and will potentially be the best in slot partner for a ton of electro DPS characters to drop. So having insane potential longevity as well as being the best looking character in the game, Yinlin is looking like a top tier character to pick up for sure. If you are planning to pick Yinlin up, best of luck. And I hope this video has helped since KuroGames just decided to drop Yinlin and 1.1 a bit earlier than expected. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel for more WutheringWaves content and drop a like. Also drop a comment on if you are picking Yinlin up or skipping and why. And yeah, hope to catch you guys later.